Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday, December the 10th, and today we are reading, this is today's daily devotional. Make me the focal point of your search for security. In your private thoughts, you are still trying to order your world so that it is predictable and feels safe. Not only is this an impossible goal, but it is also counterproductive to spiritual growth. When your private world feels unsteady and you grip my hand for support, you are living in conscious dependence on me. Instead of yearning for a problem-free life, rejoice that trouble can highlight your awareness of my presence. In the darkness of adversity, you are able to see more clearly the radiance of my face. Accept the value of problems in this life, considering them pure joy. Remember that you have an eternity of trouble-free living awaiting you in heaven. And we have 3 verses. First is Isaiah 41:10. So, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Next is Psalm 139, verse 10, says this: Even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. And then James 1:2 says this: Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds. And now we read the precious Word of God. Today we are going to do Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 17, and the title is The Whole Armor of God. And this is what the Word of God says. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, and also remember this. Whenever there's a therefore, you find out what it's there for. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. And in all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. And take the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. I'm just going to go straight into 18. Praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. I love this verse. It says, so these are the things that you need to fight a spiritual battle. Because it says that we don't war against flesh and blood. We war against the spiritual forces of this world. So it's the first thing we put on, the belt of truth. The belt of truth means you have it buckled around your waist, around your hip, so that no matter if the enemy tries to fire something lower in the lower part of your spiritual body, you've got your belt buckled. I love that. And then having put on the breastplate of righteousness. The breastplate of righteousness. Now the breastplate back in the army, back in the military days, and I think even in some medieval times, it was a full breastplate that covered from your chest all the way down to your stomach, and it covered around the back. It covered your heart, your chest, all your intestines, and your kidneys and your livers around your back. Therefore, if someone fired a dart at you or swung with you at their sword, they would just hit the breastplate and it would bounce right off. Shoes means have your feet firm and solid and ready, because back in the medieval days, when they would fight, they would have your opponents would have these rubber maces, or not rubber, but maces that made of steel, and they would swing it down, and then they would hit your feet And that way, if they did hit your feet, they would just go straight into the metal and it would protect your feet. Know that having put on the readiness by the gospel of peace, in all circumstances, take up the shield of faith. The shield of faith means it's a big shield. You put it in front of you like this. Imagine this is the shield. And when Satan fires his fiery darts at you, whether it's lies, lust, deception, greed, pride, prejudice, whatever, anger, whatever, you can put your dart up, you put your armor up, just like this, and that will defend those arrows from penetrating your arm and your hand. The helmet of salvation. The helmet of salvation is what you put on over your head every day, and it protects, in the physical battle, it protects your mind, again, from those powerful swings with a sword or a club, or even someone's fist. But in the spiritual world, you put on that spiritual armor, it protects your mind from Satan from getting in there. You put your mind on the Word of God every day, and you will be successful, period. I have no doubt. And last but not least, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. This is the Word of God right here. This is your sword. This is your anchor. This is what you need on a daily basis. You read this every day, whether it's Ephesians or Psalms or Proverbs or whatever. You take it in daily, and it will completely change and transform your life. So if you are a believer out there today, I don't want you to fight naked. I don't mean physically naked. I don't want you to fight spiritually naked. I want you to put on all these wonderful pieces of armor every day for the rest of your life, and you will be successful. That's my message for you guys today. Guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Hit the wonderful subscribe button down as well, and hit the notification bell twice. Get notified of all that I post. Guys, have a great day. God bless. And remember, you are loved by God. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you all.